6.
Good evening. I had a little bit. I had a bit of a mishap just before I went live, but
Howdy, I'm Jad.
I am Jad. How are you? Wasn't sure whether or not it was going to let me go live, but it looks like I'm okay. So, welcome to Windy Morecambe. So there you go. Yeah. Ooh, I applied for some more jobs. Keep at it, Anjad. I'm up now.
Where have you picked your thing?
No, not yet. Hi, Bria.
I don't
Give me a chance, man.
We'll get this on my channel.
Oh, shut up.
I'm Jad's nickname number 1 spot. I'm not having it.
Is there?
What are you doing, Nicky? My number 1 spot, I'm Jad.
If I lean to that side, Bria, you can sort of see his head. So, yeah. God, you would not believe it. When we got here Monday, none of us had any sleep at all. Well, bits here and there. On Monday, it was down with rain and the wind was atrocious. Now, last night, there was no wind and we all slept like logs. What is that? Is there something on cam? Probably just reflection of them lights. So there were no wind last night, but it down all night. So we had some semblance of sleep last night. So, but it was still raining, and we kept putting it off and putting it on. Hiya, Bill.
How you doing?
All right. Not
I'm walking around in the god awful Texas sunshine.
Oh, I say not as normal as surroundings. We're in what we call a caravan, mobile home, as you call them.
No, I'm hanging around in the parking lot. Wait, where's it at? Waiting for the car to get finished.
Hi, Johnny. Yeah, I think she's got to send us in tomorrow, I think, for something. They were waiting for parts. So yeah. We're only here till Friday. We're back on Friday. So normality will be resumed after that.
I'll tell you what, you don't have a lot of trucks here. Maybe you know in Texas there's trucks everywhere, right?
Ooh.
Whoops. Sorry, screwed up.
I take it you were trying to turn your camera around.
I was trying to switch the camera. I was trying to, but then it went away. That's still me. There's lots of buttons here. There you go. See, now this is typical Texas. Trucks everywhere.
Oh, I'm muted on my Oh, Johnny says he's knackered. He's laid on the bed.
Oh dear. It might be.
But yeah. Been out to Morecambe today, being as the weather picked up a little bit.
Yeah, I saw the thing you were talking about, wet and windy, and it's like, no, here it's 99 degrees and hot. It's always 99 degrees and hot.
Aye, Woody.
I'll tell you, they've got some cool cars in there. It's like my little Jaguar looks just pitiful sitting next to some of these cars.
Hey,
Woody's looking a bit confused.
what's going on, Jeanette? Bill,
Can't can only just hear you.
I see a ghost, but I don't hear a ghost.
So what are you doing to pass the time, Bill?
Talking to you at the moment.
Oh.
Oh, here, let me turn around. You can see some of these beasts. They just opened the door.
Oh, look at them.
Testing. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Jeanette?
It's like,
Very
wow.
What is going on?
These guys are like the masters of window tinting.
More lined up.
Can you hear me, Jeanette?
Not very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah. So my little black Jaguar looks pitiful next to these cars.
Trying to
It looks
figure
ordinary.
out what's wrong.
What about now?
A little
something.
bit better, but still a bit.
All right, I'll try coming back in.
Oh, gone. I think he gave it up as a bad job. So what did you say they were doing to your car, Bill?
They're doing the windows, putting tint on it.
Ah.
I'm getting the fancy tint. And these guys are 35 miles away, but they are the best.
Evening.
Good evening, partner.
What's the chat?
Polar.
Hey, can you see me in YouTube chat?
I've got to run. I've got somebody at my front door.
No.
Oh, what's up? It's been like that for quite a few weeks now.
I'll be honest with you, partners. Chris Idger. I'm not no two bones about it. He just got fed up. He keeps saying about everything revolves around Sheffield United.
No,
So
fair enough. Sorry, Chris.
yeah,
I won't say it again.
Yeah. It sort of got like a reoccurring thing. You were saying it all the time, and
Yeah,
to me, it went up like water off a duck's back. But Chris,
yeah, I can get that. It gets irritating. Getting a bit long in the tooth.
So, but I will unhide you.
So no problem.
You know, with Dad, we've had this discussion, and he just says, I just got so peed off with it. So anyway, moving on.
Yep.
As you can tell, we're in wet and
In your
windy.
static, yeah, your static caravan in Morecambe.
Yeah.
Is it Ocean Park you're in? by any
Ocean
chance?
Edge.
Ocean Edge, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know somebody who's got a
14.
I know somebody who's got a caravan there. Don't think it.
They've got all sorts here. They've got lodges. They've got.
Was
You
it
know.
was it through the site or was it a private?
No, it was through cottages.com.
Oh, so
I mean,
Looked at a couple.
yeah. Well, it's a long story, but this is not the original caravan that we'd booked. On the Sunday, like 2 weeks ago, Chris missed a phone call. Rang on back and it says, sorry, the offices has closed, blah, blah, blah. So we still weren't any the wiser where this phone call had come from. And yeah, I rang on back the next morning and she says, oh, well, it weren't me you spoke to. I don't, blah, 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 booking, you know, all this great. I don't know anything about it. I'll get the person that dealt with it to get in touch with you. Well, for about 2:15, we still hadn't heard anything. So I rang her back again. But I'd asked the lady's name who I'd spoke to anyway. Yeah. Spoke to her and she said the caravan that we was going in had been trashed and they'd had to take it off the site.
Oh, so some people don't respect it, do they?
You see, this is, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It pissed us off. Right.
Hey, Woody.
Hiya, Woody.
What's up, partners? Can you hear me now, Jeanette?
Yes.
Yeah, all
perfectly.
good. All good.
But yeah, I mean, same sentiments as you, partners. Our fuming, you know, the caravan that we were supposed to be going in, we weren't allowed to go in it because they'd had to take it off the listing while they did the repairs. And I says to Chris, I says, I would never think of trashing a caravan. So anyway, so she sent me a list of places that got dates that were going available, and we picked this one, and it were on the same caravan site except a different caravan. But we're not stopping in a caravan anytime soon. There's about that much room at bed, each side.
Oh, there never is in statics. Because told you, I've got a static caravan.
Look at that on my arm.
Yeah.
And my legs bruised even more.
But we have a friend who has a static caravan. I think I might have featured it on channel. I featured it on my channel. But our caravan has more space at the side of the double bed. And ours is a 2007 Willoughby. There's more room at side at bed than the 2016 Swift that belongs to our friends.
But same as I says to Chris, I mean, even Chris, I mean, he's not a massive fella. Even his first night, we put heating on because it were ever so cold. And he was just about to get in bed. He went, oh, I've just burnt my arse on radiator. Because his side of bed is near window and there's a radiator underneath window. Oh dear, yeah, he bent down to get into bed and he went, oh, I've just burnt my arse. But
after your chat, I was just saying hi to the chat.
So when we got here on Monday, it was that bad storm. It was windy, it was raining. None of us got any sleep. And I was thinking, oh, well, hi Tim, how are you?
Hi Tim.
Chris and Callum can usually sleep through anything. Yeah, not Monday night. It were windy, we're lashing it down with rain. And you can imagine being in a caravan and it absolutely chucking it down with rain.
Yeah, you can hear it rain. You can hear it rain down on road.
He said he was scared for his life.
Chris has just said Callum says he was scared for his life.
It's not that bad.
But yeah.
Imagine if you're in a tent or a touring caravan.
But last night the winds died down significantly. But I woke up about 2:30 and it was absolutely lashing it down. And it was like that all night, but that didn't bother me. We all got a decent night's sleep. Mind you, it didn't help that Chris had a whiskey and some beers to make him sleep. And our Callum would same. So he says, I'm in going to sleep tonight.
Oh, Monty.
He has apologised, Monty.
Yes, I have.
He has apologised. I've told him the reason
And I've served,
why
I've served my time.
Yeah.
Took my punishment like a man.
But anyway, so yeah, we got a better night's sleep last night. And but it was still raining, so we didn't go out till about 1 o'clock. So, and it was glorious sunshine. Glory, absolutely. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You know, Monday, and last night raining all night, and it was still raining when we got up this morning. But then all of a sudden, rain stopped, wind stopped, and sunshine come out. So we went down Morecambe.
Did you buy a caravan, Jeanette?
No, we're staying in one on holidays.
Oh, okay.
But I was just saying to Park Nest, this isn't the original caravan that we were supposed to be coming in. We were
because the one you were going to stay with.
But the previous occupants, we got a phone call 2 weeks before we were due to go to say the previous occupants had trashed the caravan. So
that's one thing that put me off at renting it out.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. You know, at the end of the day, it's like staying in somebody's home, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I see it. So you treat it with respect. So, but obviously they didn't see it that way. So, but they sent me a list, and this was on the same park, but it's obviously a different.
I've been there. Is it a Haven or a Park Resort?
It's Park
Dean. Park Dean.
Yeah, Park Dean.
Yeah, didn't think it was Haven.
Yeah, no, it's Park Dean.
Yeah, Park Dean. I've been before. Been there before, and that's as somebody who has a caravan on that site.
You see, we've never been to Morecambe before, so it were
Only thing is, you're near a nuclear power station.
Yeah, there's two actually.
Isham.
There's two. Yeah, that's exactly where it is. There's two power stations.
Get your Geiger counter out.
Oh dear.
Hi, Monty.
But yeah, you know, then bloody Wi-Fi. Yeah, don't get me started on Wi-Fi. You're supposed to get free Wi-Fi. Nah, you do get free Wi-Fi, but you can't get your laptops on. You're lucky if you get on your phone. You know what I mean? It's so. What Chris has done this morning is he's paid to have like an upgrade. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been live tonight.
Couldn't you tether off your phone?
I ain't got no data. There's only Chris got data.
Yeah, well, I'm all right. I've got unlimited everything on my mobile.
I didn't want to keep having to rely on tethering to Chris's hotspot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I can understand that. But I've got Wi-Fi in my caravan. I just bought one of those routers where you just put a SIM in it.
Oh, bless you, Woody.
I happen to have a data SIM with unlimited data on it, so should
Well, you see, we look. behind me, that's a fridge freezer, and there's obviously cupboard in corner. Now we
Yeah.
opened that, and there were this thing flashing on and off and whatever.
Oh, that's probably alarm.
It's Hive, whatever that is, Hive or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You-
for eating.
Is it eating? I don't know.
I know how Chris likes his cookies.
Well, we bought some waste, but I think there's only one left. But anyway, yeah, we've sworn ourselves off caravans. It's not the comfortable, and beds is not very comfortable at all.
You need a bottle of whiskey and a can of Foster's, just have a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Honest to God, I've ended up with a bruise on my arm. Look, you see it?
Yeah.
Big bruise on my
Probably
arm.
need a lodge or a chalet.
Yeah. I mean, there is some lodges. I mean, if we'd have known that.
Oh yeah, there are some lodges on that
Yeah,
site.
there's some lovely lodges. If we'd have known that, we'd have booked one of them. But we didn't know at the time. But anyway.
I know Thornwick Bay has some
So-
chalets.
We on about going to Lake District next year, and I've already seen a bungalow, and it is a bungalow. So that's what we want. We want something. You see, that's why we chose like something like this, because it's no stairs to walk up, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And it's all right. Callum's watching football. But anyway, yeah. So we've already chosen the place where we're going, and don't laugh, Woody.
Mm-mm.
And it's you will when you name of it. It's Cockermouth.
Yep, it's in Cumbria.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's
There is,
skipping away from Lake Windermere.
Yep.
Why
It's
would
an
they
actual
name it
place
that?
name.
You know,
Cockermouth.
Cockermouth.
You've not heard worse one. I mean, we've got a place called Wet
Yep.
Wang,
I passed through it on Sunday.
and that's not far.
Well, I go through Wet Wang on way. Yeah, if I don't go through Sledmere.
And in Scotland, I could top that one. There's a place called Twat.
Oh
Yep.
my lord!
Oh, there's something
Where are
like
you
that.
going?
Place names.
What? What did
Yeah.
you call me? I'm going to SWAT.
Am I not lying?
No,
I
no,
believe you.
There's
I
a
believe you.
place called
absolutely
Twat.
true.
Yeah.
And there's a place in Lancashire called Clitheroe, which sounds like something else.
Yeah. Monty said that's a mouthful. And when we told our Callum, I says, we've already got next year's, but we on about booking for May.
Yeah,
We're on about booking for May next year.
it's good to get out and relax and unwind.
This is the thing, Woody. Ever since we've got here on Monday, it's rained, it's windy. Today is the first bit of sunshine that we've had. But same as we said, I don't care what the weather's like. We're going to get out there. We're going to, we're on about going into Lancaster tomorrow.
I know my wife would love to visit over there. I would too.
Yeah.
But
Whatever
yeah,
you do, Woody, don't
I mean,
go to
there's
London. Forget London.
Yeah, don't.
Yep.
But yeah. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Because Pennsylvania's got a place called
I
Intercourse.
can quite easily believe that.
Yeah.
Kevin's been there.
But yeah. I mean, trust the British to come up with these names of these places. You know what I mean? Yeah, going back to, I digressed a little bit. It says, Callum, we've already seen a place where we're going next year. We're going in May. And he says, where we're going? I says, well, it's up in Lake District. He says, exactly where? I went, Cockermouth. He went, Cocker what? I says, I'm not bullshitting you, Callum. I says, its name's Cockermouth. Google near Lake Windermere. So yeah, and Biscuit's having time of
Where's
his
that?
life. No cats about.
Where-
No cat.
Where's that lake at? The one that has Nessie Lake or
That's
Oh,
in
something like that?
Scotland.
Yeah, that's in
Scotland.
Scotland.
Loch Ness.
Loch
Right.
Ness, yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all been there?
No.
I've not been that far
No.
north.
I've never been to Scotland, to be honest
Furthest
with you, Woody.
north I've been is Edinburgh, into towards Dundee. Went over Forth Road
Well,
Bridge.
I take that statement back then, Kevin, because yeah, you've got
Yeah.
as many strange places as what we have. But we were just on about a place in Scotland, I think, it's called Twat. In fact, I'll Google it and if I can find my phone.
See if I can think of any funny. I know there's a place called Bugthorpe, which is not a million miles away from Wet Wang.
Wet one.
Wet Wang, yeah.
Yeah. Who comes up with these names?
I don't know. So let's see. Can I be able to drop a Wikipedia link to Cockermouth? Copy. Oops. No, not a clickable link anyway.
What?
I know.
The name originates from the river it's on. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the mouth of the River Cocker.
Oh dear. Remind me never to go to Germany then, Kevin. Can anybody tell me where fuck is?
Yeah, I can believe that one.
Yeah, but I mean, it probably don't mean, that's probably their wording for it. It probably translates into something else. It is, but it's spelt twat, but with a double T at end. Twat. It's on Orkney.
Oh,
So there you go.
that's quite far north.
Yeah,
North of the mainland.
yeah. It says it's on Orkney. So
Well, that's where Scarpa Flow is. We had the expression Scarpa.
it says there are two places called Twat in Scotland. One on the mainland of Orkney and another on the mainland of Shetland. There you
We're
go.
in Shetland. Going even further north.
It says it derives from the Old Norse word for a clearing or meadow. So
Yep,
there you go.
Like a Leah meadow, Leah.
But there you go. I knew it were in Scotland somewhere, but I weren't quite sure.
Yeah, I think the meadow analogy is quite appropriate.
I don't know, like we cooling. It says Thursday, 18th of September. It's going to be 17 degrees here. Light rain. Well, I mean, define light rain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I were in Leeds today after work, and it were reading 20.
It says 21 here, actually.
So I took Volvo out. I thought give it a run out.
See, come down with a cold already, Woody. I've only been here 3 days. Tomorrow.
Just don't catch the Hong Kong flu. Hong Kong fluey.
But yeah, So yeah. So I knew we were in Scotland somewhere, but there's two twats actually, both spelt with a double T at the end.
It's almost 100 here, like 96, I think, when I was mowing.
It's all right for
I'm-
some. Well, I don't know
I'm
what,
used to it.
21 degrees. Not very warm. Tell you that for nothing.
I'm acclimated to the heat though in Texas. It's just like 100
It's
to me. Probably feels like 80 to you or something like that. You know?
No, not 31, you idiot. Thought, well, that seems warm. It says 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So that, I mean, is to you is quite chilly.
Yeah, it's like 30 degrees. That's like freezing down here. Man, I'm trying to kill this fly. It's killing me. Oh, I think I got it though. Got that little electric tennis racket. It just stuns them though.
Hey,
It hits
up.
them and it
Yeah,
doesn't kill them.
Monty, Callum, when we were having trouble with internet, Callum says, "Are we going home tomorrow? Are we going?" Chris says, "I'm not paying all that money for a caravan." He says, "Just to come one day and go back next." But anyway, we've got Irish Sea between us and you, Monty. Well,
Is he on the Emerald Isle?
You see, from where we were sitting today, they were looked like two islands. Now they reckon you can see Isle of Man from there, but they were like two. And this old bloke come talking to us, and I'm sure he's got Alzheimer's or something.
Oh, how old is he?
Yeah, because he kept talking about Biscuit, and he kept saying, "How old is he?" I says, "Well, we think he's about 10." And then he was asking out what he'd done, how he lost his eye, and I says, "Oh, he got tumour and cancer and all that." And then he started off, how old is he? So he kept sort of repeating himself, asking how old he were.
Say, Bobby.
What?
Probably still trying walking around, trying to remember where he lived.
But yeah, and we were sort of like making small talk with him. You know, we weren't being disrespectful or anything to him. But I think eventually, and he's turned around and says, "Well, I better be going." I says, "All right, then take care of yourself." I think he were local, but you know, I don't think he'd.
He says, "What do you want to know about the place?"
Oh yeah, he wanted.
Ask me. I don't know enough about it.
He said to Chris, he says, "What do you want to know?" He says, "I'm a local." So Chris says, I'm not local myself." He says, "So I don't know anything about it myself. You know, what do I ask him? You know."
Where's Eric Morecambe right in front of us?
Oh yeah.
Statue.
So Chris says to him, he says, "Where's this Eric Morecambe statue?" And he went, "If you look behind you," he says, "it's behind you."
Oh, I know where it is. In fact, I've got a picture of me standing next to it. I'll see if I can find it.
I bought these today. Well, Chris got them me. That's the famous statue.
Ah, who is that
Because
again?
his name's Eric Morecambe, and obviously
It was
with
a
the place being
comedian.
Morecambe, it's
Probably was
a memorial statue to Eric Morecambe.
Yeah, it was actually part of a double act.
I was going to say you were part of a double act, Morecambe and Wise. Have you heard of it?
Classic 70s comedy.
And that's the other one that I got. Look,
Oh, see if I can find this
Zombie.
picture of me next to Eric Morecambe statue.
I always collect fridge magnets wherever we go. Can you imagine next year's? I've been to Cockermouth. Welcome to Cockermouth.
Cockermouth, the place where everyone's welcome.
But yeah.
Oh,
But
Where
anyway,
everybody smiles.
I can find them.
The only comedian I've ever heard of is Benny Hill. I used to watch him
Well,
all
that's
the time
about
with my mom.
that same era.
But yeah, it were. Where's my phone again?
I love Benny Hill. I used to watch it with my mom when she was alive. I would laugh my ass off.
What's I want to go have a biscuit a bit.
I think he was from England, wasn't he?
He was.
Benny
He
Hill,
was born
yeah.
in Southampton.
Hampton.
Southampton. That's where Ben Hill was born.
Did you guys ever watch him?
Oh yeah, he was funny.
Grandpa Kevin,
Yeah.
Chaplain.
Well, don't think I can find this picture. Look. Nope.
Somebody's texting me.
See, that's Morecambe and Wise, look. Obviously, the one with the glasses on is the one with statue. That was the trademark thing, you know, like statue is. They're both dead now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
Eric Morecambe died in 1984, and Ernie Wise he died in I think it was 1999. Oh, fun fact: Ernie Wise was the first person in the UK to make a public mobile telephone call in 1985.
Yeah, he died at the age of 58 in 1984, Eric Morecambe.
Yeah.
Wise died 15 years later in 1999, age 73.
Another comedian, well, I think he was an actor, Reg Varney. You heard of it on the buses?
I don't think I've heard of him.
On the buses. Actually, Reg Varney was the first person to make a withdrawal from an ATM machine in 1967 at the Enfield branch of Barclays.
They spit out a bunch of quarters.
Definitely not in 1967. I think there's still a 10 shilling notes back then.
Like a pound back then, pound
Well,
notes, right? Or
Well,
something
10
like
shillings
that.
is equivalent to 50p these days.
I know they're getting rid of penny over here by 2027. I think they're going to phase them out, and they're going to round it up to a nickel. I think you guys are probably already doing that.
No, we've still got the 1 penny.
Yeah, maybe it's Australia that does it. Somebody else is doing it already.
They got rid of halfpenny in 1984. And that's the same year they got rid of pound notes.
You see, even though I were born in the 60s, I can only just remember before decimal currency.
So
when you lost a pound note, what did you go to, the euro?
Pound
No,
coin?
pound
No.
coins.
What I'm saying is the bank note, the pound, a pound note as in a bank note.
Yeah, it went from a pound note
banknote to a
pound coin. And we've also got a £2 coin as well.
Yep. Actually, I think I've got most denominations at current of coinage except for £2. See, there's a pound coin. What else? Let's have a look. Oops. There's a 50p, 50 pence.
It's like half a pound, right? Something like that.
Yeah, you could say it is.
See, the only paper, well, it's not paper money, it's plastic money.
Like polymer, the banknotes, that's the 20 pence. Let's have a look. We've got the We've got the 10. 10 pence.
Raiding his pockets now, would he?
5. Yeah. Don't usually have this much money on me. Not usually this loaded.
Okie dokie, Johnny.
Yeah.
You got pound coin in your pocket.
There's a 2 pence.
Yeah,
Got
that's
Chris
pretty
And
cool.
last and
emptying his
certainly
drawers out,
least.
emptying his.
Drawers. Yeah.
his
Oops, when I don't throw it around.
Enough with it.
That's just pound coin,
1
Woody.
penny.
Pretty.
I actually got a banknote on me.
With the late Queen on the back.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of them still have Queen. Well, there's a £5 note.
That's the first denomination.
There's Lizzie on the back.
Well, it's not paper money, it's like plastic, isn't
Right,
it?
yeah, it's polymer.
Uh-huh.
And on the back. So we said, "We shall never
Churchill.
surrender."
Oh, Churchill.
Is Charlie Chaplin still on the English pound note?
It's never been on the pound note. Like, I'll tell you what, last one was on the back of the pound note, the £1 note. Sir Isaac Newton,
Oh, the
the
Apple
gravity,
guy.
the gravity guy. Yeah, it was never the same since apple fell on his head.
Mm-hmm. He figured out gravity, right?
No, that's probably a bit of urban myth and BS.
That's old pound notes.
That's a really old pound note.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get.
Yeah, I've smoked a few Churchills. They're pretty good.
And if you're very lucky, you might even see a £50 note.
Ooh.
I'm trying to find one so I can show it you.
Yeah, that was last version of pound note. Oops.
Yeah.
I can't see it. What am I doing
Got
wrong?
the
I've got brightness too high on.
late Queen on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
right.
awesome.
Was.
I like
See,
it.
this is a £50 note with the king on it.
£50 notes.
That's what I say. You're lucky to see a £50 note.
If you can see that any better. There. Oh, what's going on? Try turning my lamp off.
I'm lucky to
Who's
see a
that?
dollar
That's any
bill.
better.
Huh?
No, I'm going to go back into reality. Go back in reality.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
oh no, it's this camera. Somewhere up with it. Hang on. I'll try turning light
I've
back
seen
on.
her on there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll show you other side up. Pound note. And there we are. The man himself, Sir Isaac Newton.
Yep.
Oh, what's up with this?
I see it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm
Yeah.
lucky to see a dollar bill over here.
What's that one? Yeah, that was the last incarnation of the pound note.
But yeah, they did away with pound notes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I forget what year it were. So But you see, this is the thing. Because we're not part of the European Union, we don't have the euro. Now, parts of Ireland have got
That's
it.
right. Brexit. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of, like Northern Ireland, they class themselves as English. Now, the bottom half of Ireland,
I
they're
found a 10
Irish.
shilling note.
But the Southern Ireland is, they've, you know,
Euro.
they have the euro, but
That's
the
on the side of
Northern Ireland, they still in pound shillings and whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A shilling's like a penny, right? Like a pence, a penny.
Well,
Shilling.
the original shilling was 12 pennies.
Oh.
You know, pre-decimal, it was 12 pennies. So, and you had 20 shillings to the pound. So, obviously, since decimalisation, shillings become 5p.
So
obviously, such shillings don't exist anymore.
But there's been all sorts, you know, pre-decimalisation. You know, there were a threepenny bit, and there were a sixpence, and you know what I mean.
Crown, half crown.
All kinds of denominations. So,
Gary,
I carry you at the caravan club. No.
Gary.
for 1 week only.
Yeah, well, not quite a week. Only till Friday.
Click the link, Gary.
Gary, he won't come up.
But yeah.
Oh, he's our resident Ulsterman.
Biscuit's been as good as gold since he's been here, bless him.
That says he's getting a break from Cass.
You know, he's enjoying it. So
He's asleep now, isn't he?
I know he's fast asleep. But yeah, he weren't too clever coming down in car because he'd not been in car for a long time. So we were a bit nervous and panting and whatever. So, you know, he settled down after a while, but he didn't like it because he hadn't been in car for such a long time. So, and then we've been out today. So it means, it means taking him with us. So we were going out seafront. So we thought, why not be a trip out for him again?
A bit of stimulation and exercise.
That's it.
Gary.
Hey, oh, that's no. Chris took the drone up. It nearly got took out at sky by a seagull. Yeah.
Flying around it.
He took it up, and then there were one like went straight for it.
I like throwing bread up in the air and watching them fly around and grab it out of the air.
Plus, it were really windy. But first thing was first.
I'll meet Steve.
Yeah, it nearly knocked him out at sky. But anyway, it was way too windy, so we just flew it for about 5 minutes and then brought it back. I bet it weren't even 5 minutes. So, but yeah, that's the only problem. When they see something, they think it's something. Yeah.
There's a bird trying to get us. Trying to take our patch.
Yeah. They think it's another. They think it's another bird, which it is, but not that kind. So yeah, did you catch it on your video?
I caught it flying around me.
But yeah,
I've just edited it now. It's
nearly knocked it out of the sky, quite literally.
Chris holding up his arm like this, trying to get it to land on him.
Not that friendly, Woody.
It's only about a minute long.
Yeah. Gary says, IG chips went seagulls about, yeah.
I did
Good
bloody
job.
drone.
Hey, look. Our Callum were busting to go to the toilet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cost him 40p
40p
to go to the toilet.
Gives all new
Man.
mean to spending a penny.
It's daylight robbery.
Mm-hmm.
40p to take a leak.
Get you a bucket and put a toilet seat on it and put some, cedar shavings in it. And there you go. Bob's
What,
your
on
uncle.
Morecambe seafront, Woody? As I said, Callum, I says, you'd have been better off. I says, standing against railing, making out, you're looking out to sea. I says, but you're having a wee. Because there were like some rocks just below where we were. So
At that price,
you know.
you got to watch your water intake, You go broke pretty quick if you drink a lot of water.
But anyway, you know what they say, don't you? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You know, no ifs and buts about it. Mind you, we all,
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Hi, Austin, how are you?
Hi, Austin.
No, 40p to take it. I mean, there's an old English saying, I need to spend a penny. I need to spend 40p now.
That's inflation.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Decades of inflation.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. Just to take a leak.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Mind you, I think it were all alcohol coming out his system from last night. He says to Chris this afternoon, he says, I'm not going to have any beer or anything tonight. Well, that's something coming from our Callum. But never mind, eh? We're on holiday. But I think he were a bit inebriated last night. So
that video's up now, baby.
Is it up?
Yeah.
Chris says that video's up now.
I'll have to go look at it later.
I reckon I'm coming down with something because earlier on I got my sweatshirt on because I were cold and now I'm sweating. So Crypto says she needs to get a piss pot out and start charging. I mean, even if you do it for half price, Crypto, it's still half price of what they charged our Callum today.
Yeah.
Well, at least you it must be inflation or something, Tim, because they charged Callum 40p today. But yeah, ridiculous. And they were some public toilets and all. I mean, it weren't as if, so much for public toilets.
You got one of those keys for disabled toilets, radar key.
I've got one, yeah. I never thought of that. So,
yeah, save you a fortune.
I said I could have given Callum my radar key.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought on it.
That's probably £1.
That unlocks any disabled toilets here in the UK.
Huh. Wow.
So
like a master key?
Well, kind of. But it's what they call a radar key. And anybody that's disabled, I mean, obviously, I had to pay. I think were it a £5 I paid something like that.
Yeah, so something
yeah, I
between a
think it's
£5
about
and a tenner.
£5. But I have it on a lanyard, and I'd got it in my bag. I never have thought of that. But
Yeah. You can stand there and make some money. Just say, hey, you need yours back? Okay, here, I got a key. Cool.
but yeah, I
10
never thought
pence.
of getting in my lanyard and getting in my radar key. I forgot all about it.
The basic.
I mean, that's if they've got like a disabled toilet. You see, you can go in, you can go into a supermarket, and most supermarkets here in the UK have got disabled toilets, but you need one of them radar keys, you see.
Ah, yeah.
And obviously, if the disabled toilets, they tend to be a lot bigger than normal toilets. Plus, you don't have to go into a cubicle, etc., etc. You know, there's just that one
Yeah.
toilet, and you just put your key in the door, and away you go. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Oh, no, Vanessa.
But I'll probably only go on for an hour tonight. I might do another one tomorrow and go a bit longer, but yeah.
I just wanted to come up and say hi to you, and I'm fixing ready to head in and eat some spaghetti.
Arts renovations going on anyway.
How's what?
How's the renovations going?
Oh, you know, it's never ends.
There I am. By Eric
Oh,
Morecambe's
yeah.
statue. I knew I had a picture of it somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna drop down. Thanks for having me up, Jeanette. It's good to
Yeah,
see
you're
you.
See you
welcome
later, Woody.
anytime, Woody.
Parky,
Woody.
y'all have a good one. Bye, Chris.
See you later.
See you later.
Later.
Vanessa said, can't you just enter the toilet out in public now? You get fined for doing that, yeah, or arrested. It's here in here in the UK, it's classed as common indecency or something. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, no, you can't.
No,
where
you can't. We're making an Anglophile of these Americans yet.
But yeah, so
yeah, remember your radar key.
they Callum,
No toilet.
I've just thought you could have used my radar key. You know that key for disabled toilets? Oh, well.
Oh, we forget ours every, half the time when we go to places like Scarborough.
You see, that's why I've got it on a lanyard, so I can wear it round my neck, but it's been
Yes,
in my
there are.
bag.
Oh, Vanessa, yes, there
Like,
are,
they
but
were
some
public
places,
toilets,
some
Vanessa.
places you got to pay to get in.
So
That's where the expression "spending a penny" comes from.
I know. Yeah, you see, these were public toilets, Vanessa, but yeah, they charged him 40p just to use toilet.
I'll be right back. I need to replenish this.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'll probably go on about an hour tonight,
Be right
and
back.
do a proper one tomorrow. But yeah, it's actually, Gary, it's one of Callum's old college lanyards, and I put it on there when we went away last year to Flamborough, because up at the lighthouse in Flamborough, they've got like one of them toilets that use them. Yeah, you're welcome, Woody. Yeah, did you pay by coins? Baby?
What?
Did you have to pay with coins?
Yeah. Look at that. I told you some kids on board.
He says it's a good job I got 2 20p's on me.
No, this has had a fortune spent on it lately, including an MOT failure.
Tomorrow, I think you were saying. We see most places now, Vanessa, here in the UK, have got public toilets. When I say most, you know, and luckily where we were sat, it was just down way. So Chris went with our Callum, just to be on the safe side.
We're going to go into a cafe, which we wouldn't have.
I know.
Oh, Gary, that's disgusting.
Meant dump runs, it means tip. But yeah, I mean, you know, the thing is, when you've got to go, you've got to go. That's all there is to it. You know, ifs and buts about it. Well, I told him to go in because there were a Costa Coffee behind us. So I says, well, why don't you just go in Costa Coffee? He says, because I'd probably had to have bought a coffee or something before they'd let him. I mean, it's like in McDonald's. You've got to be purchasing something to use their toilets. But yeah. And if it's out like me, when it's definitely when you need to go, you need to go. We've got one of them, Vanessa. We've got a porta potty, but Chris initially bought it to when he goes car camping. You know what I mean? And it come in really handy when we had renovations done. So yeah, I don't know where we'd have been without it. Yeah, that's exactly what Arm's like. It's like a toilet, but it's actually a bucket inside the toilet. So, but anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Same as I say, I just wanted to make sure that...
Oh, Tommy's just come in. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy!
But yeah, I was just calling it a night, Tommy, because I just wanted to make sure I scheduled it and everything, not knowing if it had let me go, because we've had, you know, a May with Wi-Fi, but Chris has paid for this, you know, extra Wi-Fi thing, so just wanted to test it. But the thing is, you know, if I were to go on anybody else's video, I tried to go in Richard's this afternoon, and it was saying the video's unavailable and comments is turned off. And I looked on my thing and it says restricted mode on. So I think it's because of the Wi-Fi, whatever it is, that, you know, obviously don't want you looking at certain things, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to thank everybody for coming in, and
yep.
I will be live again tomorrow. Same time, 9 o'clock, but I will go on a bit longer. It's just that we've been out today. Yeah, we absolutely cream crackered. Yeah, so I shall see you all on the next one, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I've got to find my mask now. Where's that gone? Oh dear, it's been a long day.
I think it's the first time I've used this restream.
Say that again.
This is the first time I use this restream.
Yeah, it's me. I'm just navigating my way around it, if you know what I mean.